Hi, my name is Jacob from jacobshomelighting.com, and in this video I'd like to present to you 4 common templates for creating the perfect atmosphere in the dining room. You can, of course, modify any of these 4 designs, but they've all been tested and found to be excellent choices for your dining room lighting needs. Let's start with the first scheme. I call it warmer lamps with side accents. If you decide to go with hanging lamps in your dining room, you have a couple of options for your layout. The first option is to have the appropriate number of warmer lamps, 2 for 6 seats, 3 for 8 seats, or 3 large for 10 or more seats, keeping the spotlight on the table. This is a popular notion because the table is truly the central attraction, and maintaining food warmth is a great side benefit to lamps that are hung at a practical height that doesn't blind your guests. With that not too bright spotlight effect on your table in 2 or 3 circles, you add downlights from your ceiling or pendant lamps in each corner to provide the warm ambiance that any cozy dining room needs. The downlights are usually attached to the ceiling surface and provide a nice contrast to your warmer lamps. The pendant lamps, like the lamps over the table, need to match the decor of the dining room and the vibe of your entire house, of course. If you have a striking painting on the wall, add a wall light that shines down on it as well, making sure that your artwork doesn't fade into obscurity during the hours that the diners remain at the table. This design accomplishes everything that a homeowner seeks in the dining room. It keeps the focus on the table and provides ambient light that warmly invites guests into the room for the big event. The second scheme is called warmer lamps with recessed lights and floor lamps. Another option for people who prefer warmer lamps is to install several warm recessed lights in the ceiling, joined by a couple of floor lamps to brighten the corners, producing an ideal flexibility of atmospheric control. The recessed lights will create a glow that can be enhanced by skillfully placing floor lamps in areas that might need a touch more illumination. Dimmer switches can help you adjust all of these lights according to the mood that you want to set, from festive family celebration to a romantic meal. The third light scheme, chandelier with sidewall ceiling lights. For those who want to install a more classy light in the dining room and forego warmer lamps for a striking chandelier, 2 popular layouts have gained a lot of favor in recent years. The first is mounting slot or cove lights on at least 2 sections of the ceiling to contrast with the chandelier. This option is great for dining rooms that have artwork or other items that could rest in relative darkness without a little help from accent lights. The result is a more modern, chic look that combines a classic chandelier with the current asymmetrical feel. Rather than allow the corners where the slot or cove lights aren't located stay dark, you can always add a floor lamp to give illumination there when needed. The slot or cove lights peer down on the walls, a very hot trend in lighting these days, making your dining room extremely visually striking and producing multiple effects on your guests, who won't know whether to be impressed by your eye-catching chandelier or the dramatic wallpaper that you've highlighted with the slot lights. Other walls with artwork can have a painting light or a floor lamp to give them a bit of time in the sun as well. The fourth and last lighting scheme is a chandelier with table-centered ceiling lights. For those decorators who want an even more current look and have multiple attractions on the dining room walls, another option is to start with a chandelier and reinforce it with ceiling slot or cove lights that not only cover every wall in the room, but are installed in a rectangle directly above the table. This is a super option for people who have picked a gorgeous chandelier but have discovered that it doesn't cast quite enough light onto the table. With the installation of slot or cove lights directly over the table, this problem is solved. To amplify the modern mood in the dining room, a number of narrow beam, recessed ceiling downlights can be put into place to act as wall washers in 2 or more corners. The combination of such recessed lights with ceiling slot lights yields a multi-visual effect that could hardly be more spectacular. The recessed lights present the room as warm and inviting, while the slot lights, building off the recessed lights' power, serve to make everything on the walls easily appreciated, from paintings to wallpaper. These 4 design schemes can be altered according to your individual taste and lighting needs. They've been conceived by top designers and provide an excellent template to plan your dining room's lighting. Both warmer lamps and chandeliers need help to make your dining room the special place that you want it to be. Thanks for watching our video. For more information on home lighting, visit www.jacobshomelighting.com.